Hello my dear students of Standard 7. How are you? Hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Now welcome to my botany class. Today I am going to talk about lower organisms from chapter 1 of your textbook. Today's lesson. Today I will explain about the characteristics of amoeba. Then role of microbes in creating health hazards. And at last I will explain about prevention and remedy of health hazards caused by microbes. At first, amoeba. The word amoeba has come from the Greek word amoibi, which means change. Amoeba belongs to the kingdom Protista. It is a unicellular and microscopic organism. Here, unicellular means the body of this organism is made by only one cell. Amoeba grows in water, wet soil, rotten waste material, animals, etc. The structure of amoeba. The body of amoeba is surrounded by thin transparent membrane, which is called plasmalemma or cell membrane. Inside the plasmalemma, the jelly-like material is called cytoplasm. There are two types of cytoplasm in the amoeba. They are ectoplasm and endoplasm. Ectoplasm, the clearer and transparent cytoplasm that is found near the plasmalemma or cell membrane, is called ectoplasm. And endoplasm, the thick cytoplasm toward the anterior portion of the amoeba, is called endoplasm. They can change their body shape in case of necessity. A small finger-like structure which is produced from their body is called pseudopodia. The another name of pseudopodia is false feet. With the help of this pseudopodia, amoeba takes food and moves from one place to another place. The body bears some water vacuoles, food vacuoles, contractile vacuoles, and a nucleus. The posterior part of locomotive amoeba is called uroid. Role of microbes in creating health hazards. Bacteria. Bacteria may get entrance in different processes. Dirty hands may act as suitable carrier for germs. Bacteria can enter into the mouth through dirty hand. Bacteria may easily get transferred through shaking hands. Bacterial spores may also be transported with the cloths that we use. Bacterial spores may travel from one place to another place with the dust in the air. Cholera, typhoid are bacterial diseases. These diseases spread through dirty water. Entamoeba. Actually, it is another species of amoeba, and the characteristics of entamoeba and amoeba are almost same. In many areas of our country, there is no sanitary latrine, and the people use fields or unhygienic latrines for defecation. Entamoeba infested fecal matters get mixed with the soil because entamoeba lives as parasite in the intestines of man, monkey, cat, dog, pig and rat. Handling that soil contaminates hand. Vegetables grown in those soils are also contaminated. Entamoeba can enter into our body by those vegetables that we take without cooking. That means the vegetable of cucumber, tomato, carrot that we take without cooking. On the other hand, after normal cooking, Entamoeba germs are still alive. Virus. When we are infected with virus, sometimes it is cured normally within 2 or 4 days without any medical help, but some diseases need long-term treatment. Virus of cough and cold is spread through coughing, spitting and sneezing. Mosaic diseases of plants are transmitted with simple contact. That means tobacco mosaic virus of plants are transmitted with simple contact. AIDS is still not curable, and HIV virus is responsible for this disease. AIDS is transmitted when blood from infected person is taken. Taking drugs by those who are addicted. Using same needle many times while taking injectable medicine. Involvement in immoral trafficking. Mumps, pox, measles, etc. are very painful diseases. These viral diseases are transmitted through air and get into the respiratory tract. And at last I want to say that at present, corona is also a viral disease. We are very well known about that how this virus is transmitted from one person to another person. So you have to follow the rules to stay safe. Prevention and remedy of health hazards caused by microbes. For prevention and remedy of the diseases caused by virus, bacteria, fungi and entamoeba, a joint effort is needed to follow the rules of hygiene carefully. Everybody should take balanced diet regularly according to body need for maintaining good health and developing resistance against diseases. Actually, only meat and fish cannot meet the demand of the balanced food. Taking vegetables and fruits along with this, we can fulfill the demand of balanced diet. Vitamins and mineral salts are important for maintaining good health and developing resistance against diseases. Having regular nail cut, brushing the tooth and taking bath, using sanitary latrine are also very important for the prevention of diseases. Not spitting on the road, covering face with handkerchief while coughing and sneezing are good efforts for resisting the spread of germs. It is important to use safe water for drinking, bathing, washing clothes and utensils. In this way, we can avoid cholera, typhoid and bacterial diseases. Even clear water from ponds and rivers should be boiled properly before use. Water from arsenic-free tube oil is safe. Man, animals and birds should be treated properly when they are ill. When cattle suffer from anthrax disease and birds with bird flu virus should be killed and buried under the soil, because bird flu and anthrax disease are highly contagious. Encourage everybody for leading a hygienic life. The best preventive measure is to make people aware about disease. When attacked, the patient should call in a good doctor and take his advice. Treatment of a quack doctor leads to complication instead of curing it. So in this class we have talked about the characteristics of amoeba and the role of microbes in creating health hazards and prevention and remedy of health hazards caused by microbes. I hope everything are clear to all of you. If you face any problem, you can contact with me. Today, after this, thank you everyone.